Trustee's turn.
Yeah, Mapleton. Your address is Mapleton.
Yes.
Okay.
I need it just come out.
Okay, sound is on. I'm gonna turn audio on. Yeah.
Big crowd.
Good thing.
All right, that's right.
Everything's on.
All right, welcome to the Osnaburg Township Trustee meeting. Thank you for attending this evening. We're going to call to order at 7:30 on this August 25th. Would you please stand, pledge the flag for devotion. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Heavenly Father, we thank you for our team here in the township, and we just ask that you watch over them and watch over all the residents and be with all the kids as they head back to school. It's in your name. Amen. All right. All right, any changes to tonight's agenda?
Under new business, I'd like to add the Ohio Township Association Leadership Academy.
Great. Mr. Lowry, anything you need to add?
I was going to, but being we're down a trustee tonight, I'd rather wait till everybody's here.
Sounds good. All right. Okay, the approval of the trustee meeting minutes. We do have a approval with corrections. So Trustee Varian moves to approve the minutes with corrections, which is going to be 25-225. We omitted the total number, which is $708.78. That'll be added back in. So approval with corrections.
Trustee Griffith seconds.
Roll call.
Griffith
Yes.
and Varian.
Yes. All right. Move approval of the treasurer's report.
I'm gonna just hand it to you, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
So you got the whole thing.
Yes. Try to get okay, that should be good.
Trustee Griffith recommends that we approve the treasurer's report as presented.
Trustee Varian second. Roll call.
Griffith
Yes.
and Varian.
Yes. Oh, Mary, can you grab me the clipboard? I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay, that's all signed. All right, moving along to public speaks. Thank you. Appreciate it. Mr. Robert Clifford.
Yep,
Thanks for being here tonight. If you don't mind just stating your name and your address there into the mic before you start, thank you.
yep. Robert Clifford, 6829 Mapleton Street, Southeast.
Thank you.
And I guess I'm here today to talk about mostly safety and runoff.
Okay.
Coming off a newly cut access into a property.
Okay.
So, yeah, when I looked up the rules and that for this, very first thing is you're supposed to obtain a permit from Stark County Engineers, and then go to your township, and then if there's any other special bylaws or whatever, or anything needed to look at as far as where the road's coming out onto, where the driveway's coming out onto the road, and ditch and drainage and everything like that is up to the township. Then at that point, I take
Okay.
it.
So this road that's been cut in is on Mapleton Street. Is that
Yes.
correct? And then about what block or about what house number would you say, just by guessing?
I have it.
Oh, okay, great.
The property that it's on is 3320 Indian Run Avenue, Southeast, East Canton.
3320 Indian Run.
Yes. And that's the property, and they are renters that are on the property. And
So-
then I have pictures of the road.
So the address is Indian Run, but the new
Well, their driveway is also on Mapleton, but
Okay.
the other access they cut in is on Mapleton.
is on Mapleton. So
also.
the access is on Mapleton.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then to your knowledge, the access that was cut in on Mapleton, does it look like it was cut in for a building, a house? What was it cut in for, in your opinion?
in my opinion, it was cut in for access for four-wheelers.
So access to the property is what you're saying,
Yeah.
to get back to it.
Yeah, it's, I think it's for they wouldn't tear up their own yard to access the back part of their own.
And is it big enough for a truck and trailer to drive in?
No,
No.
I don't think you can take a
But
truck
but
and trailer
but an
up.
ATV can get in because of the access. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I have pictures if you like to see them of it.
yeah, we do.
Okay.
What's the address again?
3320 Indian Run.
Indian Run, okay.
I just wanted
If
to,
you wanna swipe, I got a picture of it going back up in and then right at the road.
I do want to clarify, that looks ugly. Clarify with you that county is not involved on a township road. There is access management requirement in Stark County, but the townships are opted out of that. So if it's a county road within our township, they're required a county permit for the access before they can do it, but not on a township road. So the
They-
county wouldn't apply.
They
here.
still come see us though, before they put our driveway in, is that correct?
Yes, they're supposed to notify
Let
us.
me show you something else that I found today on the.
I mean, it looks like a pretty wide road.
So it's a grade.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
great,
yeah,
It's
you can see
steep.
it.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They-
And so
they were out there
I
today.
assume any rain or runoff's going right onto
It's
me.
running onto the.
And that's the problem, Cliff.
And is there
I
a
see-
culvert, do you think?
Me and Ryan, no.
No.
That's
Okay.
right on the knoll, right on the top of the knoll.
Okay.
And I stepped up to the top of the bank and just looked up in, and it's all, they went in there and like leveled stuff out, and it's just dirt everywhere.
Yeah.
And if we have a hard rain, it's gonna be a mess down on the Maple Street.
I know Stewie called me earlier about it. I didn't see anything, but.
And there's no, I'm sorry.
I looked at this online on how to install a driveway in Osnaburg Township. Okay,
That's just 3220 right here.
and then if you swipe, I took another
What was
picture
this off
The
of?
back corner.
off of Google.
Oh, the engineer's office. Okay,
But it says in how to begin, which is on the next page, down at the bottom of that.
Yeah.
It says the first thing you have to do is go to Stark County Engineers and get a permit.
So,
that's standard for townships, but our township actually opted out of that. We're not part of that. So I'm going to say that's an error on their part. That was back when Dick was on the board and we opted to not be part of the access management because what it did was it was charging fees to all of our residents. And we didn't
Oh,
want
I'm
to do
sure.
that.
on that parcel, can you click on that one again, right? Click where we are. Scroll back. Okay, yeah. If you click on that, it'll make it blue. Click on it.
Yeah,
There
that
you go.
access
All right.
that you're seeing
Bottom corner.
is like right in here.
Okay, all right. So it's on the property. The property is
There you go.
rented.
So you're talking in this area. here.
Yeah.
Right.
So it doesn't look like a lot of property. Where do they go and ride?
Just straight up through, they cut, I mean, they just cut and cleared right up
Yeah.
through there.
Sure. Oh yeah, that's gonna be an absolute mess.
Oh, it is already.
Yeah.
But
But
it's, when it rains, that's gonna just come down
Oh,
that hill
sure. It's
and it's gonna come out onto your road.
Where's
Yeah.
your house at? And,
Right there to the right,
okay,
that big one up there.
so you're having the drive-through.
But they've been racing, tell them what you said. They're racing
So,
around in there.
Where are they
Round
riding?
and around and around, and dust is just
Where are they
flying
riding?
everywhere.
In this little parcel, they're
They're
you said
coming,
it's 40 acres, right?
no, they got 3 acres. They come up here and they're riding around here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So up in
And
the
this is just all dirt now.
so the top corner, closest to your barn, it looks like
Yes,
garage. The top corner is the high elevation on that property.
yes,
Okay. So they're climbing that hill where they cut in,
yeah,
and that's the high elevation.
yeah.
Wonder how they got the driveway cut in.
Is there
They just took a bobcat up there and tore it up.
from your
It
house?
goes
There's
steep
no
down
there's
over.
no trees to block. You can see them doing circles up there.
Oh, yeah, the one day, yeah, they came out and they were right on the property line right here, just
Yeah.
had the rev limiter hit on the thing and they were just doing 360 burnout.
Have you communicated with the owner of the property yet?
About this? No,
Okay.
no, but we we tried to buy some of the property there just to give us more of
A
a
buffer,
buffer,
yeah, sure,
but they don't want to.
okay. But they, okay,
Yeah, Brenda Matthew is the owner there.
all right.
So Mary, will you do a deeper dive on that? Because that's posted on the Stark County Engineer site, but that was not, we opted out of access management at a county meeting when we were at. And we don't have anything in our zoning on it, as far as I know, but Mary's gonna research it to see. But,
But even with that, being
But
all
even-
that dirt
yeah.
can come down,
yeah, you
there
can,
are rules for
Yeah.
for
They need to
drainage
have a
and
It's gonna be a
culvert.
mess.
yeah,
and
They
you have
need to
to
put a
manage
culvert
the
in and
water
stuff.
coming off.
So
Exactly.
I'm curious on why they put that through. Is this strip of woods pretty thick that they can't come from the house back
Oh,
to
no,
that?
there's
spot?
no things in there.
They've cut other access. They've
seems like
cut
a-
an access coming up from this direction up
Okay.
into here, and
It just seems like a lot of work to just get side by side access. Like, I just wonder what the thought is. If you're going to see a pole building come up, or you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
It seems like a
it-
lot of work.
he told
to
me
just-
that's just so for his kids didn't have to ride a four wheeler.
Okay.
The person that's living there, the renter,
Okay.
he told us, and he said that Brenda knows what he's doing.
Wow. Okay.
But
And there's like this deep of powder
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
coming down onto the road
yeah.
because everything's so dry. Right?
Yeah.
Mary, you-
well, when we get our first heavy rain, it's
It'll
gonna
wash
rain.
out. It'll wash.
Mary, you worked with Stu on it, and then it's not the renter we would talk to, but the landowner.
Yeah, we called landowner.
Yeah, I
Sent a letter.
understand that.
But see, and then also check with the Stark County Engineer why they have us listed there, because we're not part of access management.
Sign additional checks if I get something more.
Like I said, when I did the research, it
Yeah,
just said.
well,
the very
They
first
probably
thing-
list it for all of
You
them.
and Brenda, 'cause Randy's at the fair.
Well, I went to the Stark County engineer today and they told me that it was just Osnaburg. But I didn't look up this information until afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably just wrong on their website.
You need to change the website.
Well, and
Update.
the reality is it's already cut through, and so that's done. And so now what's going to happen is when it pours down rain, it's going to wash into the street.
When they tore that out, kind of like, went up in there with that skid
Mhm.
steer, there's a big pile of dirt off to the right as you walk up onto the top of the bank or where they pile.
I never went on the property. I didn't go up there.
Well, it definitely has to have the drainage problem fixed.
Well, yeah, it's at the bottom of that swell. It's
And
got
soon.
it's got to dip down before it makes it to the road.
Well,
So all
they're
that
gonna have
water
to put,
sheds.
they're gonna have to put a culvert in.
It's got to go. It's got to go.
Make it a driveway.
If we would get a 3-4 day rain, hard rain or steady rain,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's gonna-
all that water and all that mud is gonna come right down to that opening and come
One
out.
is gonna run right down across the road into that other house.
Yes.
How close is? I'll drive over there, but how close is it to the barn on this picture, Robert?
Oh, it's.
Is it across from that
it's-
barn?
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
Pretty close to
because
being across.
I would say, I believe these trees are still there, so I believe it's
Okay,
right
it's
there. So
right
it's-
across.
It's
Okay.
right across.
Because that barn sits fairly close to the road.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
it is.
Oh,
Well, we
yeah,
talked
that
to
old
Jack
barn
Spencer,
is
'cause he's the next
Yes.
house down.
So Jack's north. Right?
Yeah.
Are we north? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
You're south
Is this-
of
is-
Jack. Jack is up.
Yeah,
this
he's, yeah,
way.
no, yeah, that's Jack.
Yeah,
And those are
but
his
he's
barns.
gonna at least
Yeah,
hear it.
Jack- oh,
so,
I'm sure it's right at-
talk
yeah.
to him and see.
If Robert can hear it, Jack can.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack's pretty hard to hear.
That's
But
true.
I also just Googled it. That property is residential, my property is agricultural zone. And I just Googled in Osnaburg Township, Ohio. It says, I asked if you can have a dirt track on your property. And it says, you likely cannot have a dirt track on a residential property. It generates noise and other nuisances. And the
Right.
dust that they create when they're running, it is so thick. And I went and talked to the neighbor. That just bought this home right here on this parcel.
Yeah,
And they said this week they were just sitting in their backyard. They built a fence and everything because they're doing a lot of other things down here that are not very good either. So, but they
So-
said the dust cloud just come over and they had to go in the house.
yeah. The,
Can you-
what
can you
that,
zoom
what
out?
that is referring to is because it's a residential property,
Mhm.
that they can't run a business there. So it doesn't say people can't ride four-wheelers, but that they can't have people coming in there and paying to be in there.
Mhm.
Part of it, it's not very good language here, but that's really what it's stopping. So you can't tell someone that your own kid can't ride a bike on their property. But
Well, how about the Osnaburg Township nuisance,
you definitely
form.
should make a nuisance.
Yeah,
Yes, you
yes,
definitely.
I would fill out that
And go to
nuisance
Mary,
form.
our zoning inspector.
Yep.
Definitely
okay,
do the
because I know we
nuisance.
have a nuisance form.
We
Yep.
do.
So would
And that's what gives
that
us
would be
authority.
covered for the noise, because they have some pretty high-powered machines there that are
Well,
very loud.
and we can also do something with Stark County air quality for the dust.
For the
that's-
dust.
So Robert, if
Yes.
you turn that nuisance form in, then Mary can send out a letter that says, we've received a nuisance form, and it'll go to the owner, not the renter.
Yeah.
But, and say, hey, we've received a nuisance form, and then get that ball rolling with that letter.
Right, and then that gives us authority to go to some of the other county agencies and tell them to start looking.
And should I like, video the dust cloud and stuff when they're out there riding?
I mean, if you're,
I mean,
if
if-
you're in your backyard or something and one's going up, I definitely take a picture of it to show. She use
Because-
all the evidence she can get.
Because, I think that dust is thick enough to where when you come over the hill right there to come down to the stop sign,
Yeah, I could.
that dust is so thick you cannot see the stop sign.
So just because you're standing here and you're in this neighborhood, Brian, will you click on the parcel we're trying to get the house torn down? It's
Oh, right.
south of, go down, right?
One right there.
That one, right there. So we're trying to tear that house down. We're in the process. It's the one that's doors been swinging open for a year,
Yes.
2 years. Just so you know, because you
That,
live in
that was
this
part of
community.
Bill Miller's, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it
Well, there
was.
were two different Bill Millers. So the
Okay,
one
I
on that
was
side's
wondering.
different than the one on the other side.
Okay,
So just because you're standing here and you're part of this community we're looking at, that house is coming down. Actually, we have some quotes tonight we're going to talk about, but
yes.
we're going to try to get that house torn down. It's a nuisance and it's a problem. And
Well, my wife and I were looking at
yeah,
it going up for auction on the, for back
Sheriff's
taxes.
side, yes.
So that's why my wife and I were looking at it too, because we would like it gone also.
yep. So we're on that, just so you know. So yes, if you don't mind turning in that nuisance form, that'll kind of get the ball rolling for us. And
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming in.
All right, I want to take some more, pictures of the dust when they're
Yeah.
going through there.
Yeah.
Causing it.
And you can just email the picture to Mary. You don't have to actually give her a physical picture. If you
Okay.
want to take it on your phone and email it in,
All right,
she can get it that way.
I can get you my contact information. and
Okay.
stuff.
all right.
All right.
But
Thank
thank
you.
you. I've not
Yep.
heard that yet.
Appreciate
I
you.
haven't seen that driveway, but I'll take a look there. I'm sure the guy who just built the new house on the other side's not happy either.
That's,
Yeah, and
Mom's
that's,
father-in-law.
yeah, and that's,
For a while.
his name's Larry and Debbie that live there, and he is, well, I just learned today, talking to his son-in-law, Norm, that their dog, the property that we're talking about, they had a dog, I believe it's some type of a pit bull, but so is Larry's, but Larry's dog is like a big puppy. He's like your, his is a good dog. And pit bulls just get a bad rap because of
Yeah,
what's
I
happening.
raised.
But their dog came off their property and attacked his dog in the street. He was walking his dog on a leash,
Oh, really?
and their dog attacked his. And then his dog tried to get away and drug him to the ground on the road. And Norm, he would go down there and confront him, so he didn't want to tell Norm, but then he found out what happened, and now their dog's gone.
Okay.
They got rid of their dog on
Okay.
that 3320 property.
This is just for my curiosity's sake. It's not really going to change anything, but how long have the folks rented on this property? Do you know?
I believe they've been there probably maybe 2 years now.
Okay.
It might be just a little longer than that. The renters that were there before were just renters, and nobody had a
A little
problem.
quieter.
But they're down there this Saturday. What I heard, and I've talked to my neighbors now, like I said, the neighbor straight across the street there, on the other side, on the west side of Indian Run there. I heard what I thought to be automatic weapons being fired, and he was not home, but his girlfriend was, and she said the same thing.
I heard that too on Saturday. And I
Really?
live on Orchard View. Yeah,
Oh.
they were automatics. It was quick,
Oh, it's
quick fire.
and they
pull on.
stand.
I
They
know where it
stand
was. I
here.
know it was there.
Look
And
where
they
he's
shoot
pointing.
right here.
They're shooting towards the
Towards the
corner
road.
from the house.
Well, they're actually shooting right towards Bill Miller's old place if they're shooting across like this.
Yeah.
And then this neighbor here told me he seen a gentleman standing here in the yard and they were throwing clay pigeons up in the air here and they were shooting a shotgun at clay pigeons. And if you go, can you scroll up?
You're right in the Jack's
And
property.
you have Jack Spencer's garage right here and you have Jack Spencer's house there. And they were standing here shooting clay pigeons. They said shooting this direction. So they're
Right.
very inconsiderate.
Yeah.
They're not using their head.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
just
Let's-
they're becoming a bigger and bigger problem.
Let's,
every
They have
single
kids,
day.
and kids
Let's-
are getting big.
Let's get the nuisance form filled in. We can get moving on it.
You
Yeah.
can do the
Because you-
nuisance on the noise, and on the air quality,
Yeah.
on the,
And I'm going to be calling the sheriff. They're across the street. They have a young son, and like I say, they put a fence up now, and they're real standoffish about doing anything because they're afraid, you know. And but if you heard that Saturday, that sounded like full
The
auto.
reason I pay attention to it is we have the wedding venue, and when we sit down to have a wedding, I pay attention to who's firing in the valley, because
Yeah.
you hear every
Yeah,
shot
Saturday morning.
when
they
you're
were
trying to be
shooting.
quiet. But it is what it is, and
Yeah.
it's the life that we live. But I didn't know where.
But
it was being shot.
there's not a safe backdrop.
Yeah,
There's
sure.
ricochets, and if you're firing full auto,
Yeah,
you have very little control
right.
over the weapon.
All right. Hey, thank you.
All right, guys.
Appreciate you coming in.
thank you.
Thank you. I'll take care of this stuff with her. Thanks again.
Thank you. All right, fire report.
I don't have much,
Okay,
just
I'm
last
I'm
meeting,
gonna take it home, and like I say, I'm gonna try to get you guys some pictures. Oh, sorry.
last meeting we agreed to hire DJ Williams. He that evening accepted a job back in Phoenix, so he's leaving.
Okay. Did we make a motion?
We did.
Yeah,
Do we need to,
I have
can we
no
amend that, or do you want to
changes
do a motion to?
What happened to him?
He's going back to
He
Arizona.
took another job instead.
Okay, so he's back gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we
So
need
that-
another motion, or?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
because
Or do you want
you-
to
you-
amend that one?
I would just say that he,
He didn't accept.
Trustee Varian makes a motion that DJ Williams did not accept the offer for hire to the Osnaburg Township Fire Department, and he is moving on to a different job.
Griffith seconds,
Roll call.
Griffith
yes.
and Aaron.
Yes. Okay,
So
okay.
I have a message for Brian, which I would have given him before the meeting, but
Okay.
Brian calls.
No, that's fine.
Tara called about a utility invoice. I will be honest, this message was left for me. I don't even know if it's legitimate, but there is her name and phone number from interim. I don't know.
Utility.
It's for Tara.
What's that?
It's for Tara. I mean, when you say
That's
utility.
the message I was given.
I don't understand what you're saying.
No.
Is that utility?
Well, maybe Tara called from Intherm.
Correct. That's her phone
Tara
number
called from
about a
Intherm
utility
about a
invoice.
utility invoice. Do we use Intherm for anything?
I don't recognize.
All right.
that.
Then she can call again. Sounds good.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay. Anything else for
Great.
me?
I got a message back from Eric on the water fountain. He did say there's not really a good way to put a filter in, so he and I are gonna talk about what it costs to switch that one out, the one with the filter. So I have no information for you right now. Just, he did call, he texted me this morning, so he must have come up to the station sometime in the last couple of days, because he texted me this morning. So we're working on the water fountain still.
Okay. I
Um,
have a question on the 2 open burns on here. So we're out of burn season, right?
Correct. So you can burn,
But it has
you-
to be within the
it has to be within the
parameters.
parameters. You cannot be
Okay.
burning things that you
Tires.
should not be, and you can't take off your neighbors and have them call us. Because even if you're doing everything right and your neighbors call, we still go out. And sometimes we say
still go
cool,
out.
and sometimes we say, yeah, you can't be doing.
Yeah,
what you're
that's a
doing.
bonfire.
So those are all just kind of labeled the same, and sometimes it's just people drive by and they're like, oh my gosh, and we get
Yeah,
there.
because I see something.
Yeah, okay. All right, fire, okay, new personal needs,
We won't need that because he's gone.
Okay.
That's that anti-fraud training.
Yep.
We're not
and then
doing
how
that.
about fire fees?
Fire fees, the only thing I want to mention tonight is that, Amy, you know, like what we do to Petros, a fire watch and all, if you're quoting any prices, one of the things the auditor had said, we should have fees and yearly approve them. that's $75 an hour, it's not 65. And
Okay.
they dinged us in 24 because I wrote the bill up. I
This-
missed it on the reorg.
Do you want a motion right now for that?
Oh, just, as long, it's already there.
They
It's
probably
just
want
like,
to see a fee schedule like they do for zoning.
yeah, the fee schedule would all
Yeah,
be
did we not
involved with
do
the
that at the
football,
reorg? We
if
have
you're
that.
having
never
extra
did.
activities, all those
We've
things
never
that we
done that
have.
before.
Yeah, we have.
We
A
have
fee
the
schedule?
fees already in
Yeah.
our minutes.
I mean, we approved it,
They
but
just need to put a form together,
a
similar to
separate
zoning,
page
like the zoning fee.
that comes
It might be
through
Okay.
4
and
things
it
is all
lists
it is. I want to
what-
make sure we're all here when we talk about it.
what the activity is and the price.
Yeah.
What else do we charge for but that one thing?
We got 4 things we charge for, but
Okay.
I'd rather talk to that when you got all 3 trustees here, then I can prepare it.
like your
So
CPR stuff,
we've
right?
been requested for this coming Sunday
Yeah, for the Petros.
for the Petros.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Was any quotes been issued? It's in the minutes
No.
from 2 years ago
And it's $75?
$75.
An hour?
so we usually just invoice them,
Okay,
correct?
so,
I usually invoice based on whatever you guys give.
all
me,
right,
Yeah.
so
calendar.
let's table the fee schedule until all 3 trustees are here, and we'll put together an actual fee schedule with the 4 items we offer. We're at $75 an hour for the upcoming one, and we'll invoice them. So that's good there.
It's not a problem doing it.
All right.
Nah, it is, we don't have the personnel.
Yeah, we don't have anyone to
Well, we
go.
can always say no.
Do we, is
Send them somewhere else.
there, did you end up talking
Do
to
you have
Tom
personnel?
after he talked to Henry?
But that-
Will you have enough people?
I usually do it, but they just asked. And I have
Yeah.
plans.
Well, if we have people there, we do. If we don't, we don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we don't have people, we just have to
Yeah,
we have to tell
have
somewhere
people.
else. Can't do it.
Did you and Tom talk after we talked to Henry? Did we figure that out for the football team? He said he talked to him, so I let it go.
It sounded to me like he was just going to have a crew come and get paid their hourly rate to go to those games. Is that what was agreed upon? I don't know the answer. to
We
that.
agreed on Friday nights to always have a second crew on.
This is not for
This
that.
was Saturday.
This is for the.
Oh, for the
This is for the
midget
little
leagues.
ones.
kids.
Yeah. So Tom, let me talk to Tom. Tom talked to Henry. I let them handle it. I'll talk to Tom. All right. And then Zorn will be there for furnace maintenance on Wednesdays. That's something we need to.
Yes, just to let Amy and the staff know, he's coming to do the maintenance on the furnace and air conditioners. Like we change filters and look at
We-
everything.
Like, there's the regular filters, like on the furnace and stuff.
Well, the air condition, he'll clean coils, he does.
Okay.
It's
We
like,
change the filters.
well, if you tell him that,
Okay.
if you just did it, he's
Okay.
there scheduled because usually the maintenance on those coils have to be done yearly.
Okay.
And I don't know if anybody's doing what they do here, but they clean them, they do the filters, they do all of it when they're
I
there.
know we just change out the filters every 2 months.
Okay. All right. Anything else for fire? Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
See ya.
See ya. Thanks for coming. All right. Cemetery report.
Brian had given the office 2 opening and closings. One was for the Ellington at Mapleton and one was for Archer at Indian Run. Or is that, I don't, I didn't write it on there. I'm thinking it was there at the Indian Run. Just to let you know, it was $1,000 each. We also did receive the bill for our digging of graves. That's $400 each. So you get 2,000 and you pay out 800 basically.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And I didn't have anything else to report.
There's no money yet coming into that account from oil.
No.
Okay.
When that money comes in, I
You'll let us
talked to
know.
the auditor. I'm
Okay.
going to do what the auditor says that the rule is. And I know what you all's goal is ultimately. So I'm going to work through the appropriating it, getting it certified, doing all those steps to get it to where it needs to be.
All right. Great.
As quick as possible once it does arrive.
Okay. Road report.
Good evening, everyone. The trustees have read over the road report. Are there any questions you'd like to ask?
So did we finish doing the chip and seal?
Yep, everything went really good.
Great.
Everything looks good.
Great. Yeah, it looks good. I've been on a couple roads already.
Yep,
So
no
I've been
hiccups or nothing.
on county roads, and I believe that was our other bidder who's doing the county roads. And then our roads, like the quotes were different because we put down a lot more stone than what's on the county road.
Yes.
And you can tell.
Right.
So I live on the county road. So I can see a big
It is much
difference.
heavier on ours.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. More oil, more stone. Yeah, everything went well.
Good,
They got everything done. Parks looks good.
perfect.
Did you get all the bills turned in for the parks project and all your time and stuff?
I did, the office did not receive no bills on 2020 doing our road project and or the parks project. Trustee Puro just got Friday, got information to us
The
about
in-kind
the
packets.
in-kind package and
Yeah.
all the forms. I talked to Sandy over at Nimishillen. We're working on it presently. It might take a week or two to get that all
All right,
put together.
Great. So the in-kind packets are out.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
One thing I wanted to let you guys know, the new truck, the Mack
Mm-hmm.
dump truck, we've been noticing it when we were driving it, walking back and forth, like you can't hold it straight
Okay.
going down the road. We didn't know what the heck was going on. I called Tom Lewis last week. He got back to me on Friday and said he was having trouble talking to the guy at the garage that does the service on him. He showed up here this morning.
Oh.
He was heading to Carrollton and told me to call Jen up at the garage. And so I did, to set up an appointment to take it up there to have them look at it because there's only 700 miles on it.
Yeah,
And
right.
it's under warranty.
Yeah, it's new.
So
Yeah.
I called her. She said they were very slow. She says, can you bring it now? I says, yep, we can bring it right up. So we took it straight up there. And here she called back right before we went home this afternoon. And they checked it all out. Here the front tie rods were like locked up.
Interesting.
How would that happen?
Rust, setting,
Wow.
not greased right.
Yeah.
It's like they were
Frozen.
froze up, rusted, like
So they
froze up.
changed out they
They're
changed them out?
changing out brand new ones.
Great.
And they said they're gonna check the tail and everything on it and put it on the alignment and make sure everything
Correct.
is lined up.
Good. And then we'll get it back a couple days, you think?
Yeah, we'll probably have it back, well, they'll probably call tomorrow or,
Okay. Good. So
so.
we don't need any, that's gonna all be under warranty. We don't need
That'll
any
all be in
motion?
warranty, we won't have to pay a dime for
All
it,
right,
so.
great.
At least they found out what's going on.
Yeah, it's good they found out where it was.
Yes,
Yeah, good.
so.
Okay, anything else? I've got a couple things on this agenda here, but anything else on yours?
Not really, no.
Okay. Zorn will be here for furnace maintenance on Wednesday.
He's coming here first at around 8:30. So
All right. And then fee schedule for culverts needed.
that's something else I'd like to have all three trustees involved with.
Okay,
What that is similar to the fire. It's something the auditor said that they are really watching, you know, how we do our different fees. Like
Oh.
Stu would say a culvert's this much, 304 is this much. They want to see a fee schedule because if it varies, they want to know why. And they really scrutinize that in 23 and 24, which it was only some minor changes and things, but
okay.
they
Maybe
said,
we need to get a standard fee schedule format and use all the different.
just like we have
departments.
with the
Yeah.
zoning, and just similar, you have 4 slots on it for fire, maybe 2
Yep.
or 3 slots on
For
it
the, yeah, okay.
for the road.
We usually get a new price sheet every year
Yeah, from
from Marlboro.
Marlboro, yeah.
But the price sheets, that was something I brought up to her. I said, you know, sometimes we buy on deal, but we set it based on the replacement prices.
Right,
And they suggested your trustees ought to set the fee,
okay,
and then that way fluctuate if you want it to be replacement prices, if you want it to be at whatever the going rate is.
yeah,
And then if it changes in the middle where Stu or the fire department would have something comes up, you immediately make a resolution to amend it, to change it at that time. You know, it's not to say it's etched in stone, it never
Yeah,
changes, but
right.
it could change.
okay. So we'll hold on that until we have 3 trustees, okay. I'd like to make a motion to accept the resignation for Bernie Leach.
Second,
Roll call, please.
Griffith
yes.
and Darren.
Yes. Anything else for the road at this time?
No,
Okay, that was an easy one. We're gonna move
Yeah.
on. We better move on.
Yeah, you
Thanks,
win
Stu.
money.
All right, zoning report.
Since the last meeting, had one permit issued for switching out antennas on the tower. Over on the nuisance side of things, I mentioned last meeting about the drainage issue over on Sindel. Since then, I talked to the neighbor again and sent out a letter on the 12th. And that day I also talked to the neighbor. He said he actually extended his drainage over the property line onto the neighbor. I was out there today. I did not see any pipe sticking out. So either he moved it or covered it at this point. I'm going to reach out to the neighbor and see, kind of double check that.
Okay.
It's so dry, you're probably not gonna see if it was buried for a long time.
Yeah.
But eventually you'll see it.
Over there on Georgetown, since the first spray, next spray should be next
It's
weekish.
starting to die. I drove by the other day.
Yeah.
Good.
The Indian Run property,
Okay.
I got 3 quotes on. One from Liberty Demolition, one from Wreck-It Rich, and one from Parker Contracting.
How they come in? Fairly close on these two. That one a little more.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it looks like what they're quoting is not the same for everybody.
Including foundation all the way to demo permit, backfill voids, spread grass and seed. Utilities, unless mentioned above, removal of mattress and tires. What do you see that's different, Brandon?
Well, the Parker one says they're gonna do the septic, collapsing it and all that backfilling. And is that required now, Mary, by the
I
health?
believe it is.
And I don't see that on the other two, because that's a big deal. That's a
Yeah.
pretty costly
Well,
event.
maybe that's why it's $3,000 different.
Yeah. And then the one talked about there's a shed back behind.
Yeah,
Is there a shed? I never saw a shed.
there's a shed on the property.
It's
Just a
gotta,
little-
it's gotta be pushed. It's gotta be something you probably push over. It's probably so small.
They did give a quote. It's not included in that quote, but if you wanted to do it, it was $550 on top of that.
For which one?
The shed.
Liberty,
For Liberty?
Yeah.
Okay, that's $550 extra for the shed.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know if Parker's had the shed in there?
Uh,
Doesn't say it, but.
I believe it was just the house.
Okay, all right.
That's why I told each of them we're looking at the house and mainly.
Are we,
focusing
is
on
this
that.
a decide tonight or is this a table till Randy's here? What would you like to do?
So
Because you still have to advertise 30 days.
we have to advertise for 30 days.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I believe it's at the end of the 30 days, you make your final decision.
Got it.
So if the health department says you have to do those things, I would go back to these other two people and say it has to be part of your estimate because their estimate is not including that.
Mhm.
And then,
Do we know there's a tank on the property? Because
there
there
has
could
to
be,
be.
there could be a line to that back creek.
There's a straight dump line, but there still has to be a tank.
Okay.
Um,
Because I don't know how long it's been someone's lived in it.
It's probably from,
20 years,
Yeah,
probably close.
maybe not that, maybe
Maybe
10.
not that long.
I know,
I mean, probably been empty 10.
yeah, I believed he
Okay.
moved out of state before he passed away.
Okay.
I'm
So
not
we'll-
sure.
So let's try to get the three proposals with this bidding on the same stuff.
Okay. And we're putting it out for 30.
And can we get approval on the 30 days tonight then?
Yeah, let's do it.
So Griffith will make a motion to post our 30-day requirement notice on the demolition of the house.
3399 Indian Run, do we need that? Okay. Trustee Barry, in second, roll call.
Barron
Yes.
and Griffith.
Yes.
Great. Thanks for doing the work on this, Mary. Appreciate it.
This resolution just stating this is a 30-day count now, right?
Yep, this is
And
30.
Mary, I noticed that one said it didn't account for removing the mattress or the couch, and the other ones
So
did. Try to get them
that
all
has
bid
to
on
be
the same day.
advertised, like right now.
Or at least
instantly,
list
be
how much
30
more it
days.
is to
So
take that. Because we don't want them leaving that.
I'm not gonna be able to get it right now,
Hmm.
so it might take longer than 30 days.
It's okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah. Do we send something to the county auditor that says we're putting this out for 30 days so they don't put it into sheriff's sale?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no
I don't
idea.
know. I mean, they haven't at this point, so maybe that's a moot point, so. All right. What else do you have for zoning, Miss Mary?
Other than that, I don't have a whole lot. Commission will be back meeting next month.
Okay. How are we doing on our boards? Do we still have spots we need filled?
We have openings for both.
Both? Okay.
More on the BZA.
Alright.
Which they only meet 3 or
Yeah, they
4
don't need
times
a
a year.
lot. Yeah.
So if we could find somebody.
Probably a pretty.
Hey, once you retire, you could be on one of them.
Stu, you'd be
You
a
know
good
what you're
BZA
doing.
guy. You do know what
Yeah,
you're doing.
BZA, it's like
You'd be
3
a
times a
great,
year.
you'd be great on the BZA. Oh, Stu.
They're married
Look
houses.
at that. Look at that. We even know his phone number. Send him a text message. All right, Mary, thank you. All right, we're moving along. Old business.
I'm gonna pass on that.
The resolution for the records.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put that on the next one. New business. We have a leadership training coming up.
So down at, through the Ohio Township Association, you had to have completed their Leadership Academy 1.0. They only have 20 seat openings, and I was waiting to see if it was something I would be able to do or not. And so I can, but fee's $100. I don't know if there's any seat openings. I won't know till I click the link. I didn't want to click the link unless we were approving it.
Are there any other costs? Like you have some travel costs
I
there?
have to travel twice.
Okay, so you can turn that in.
I can turn it in.
Okay. So just right now, we're gonna get the $100 approved, start there.
Yeah, the other rest of the monthly ones are all online. I'm doing home.
All right. Trustee Varian moves to pay $100 to pay for leadership training, the OTALA 2.0,
As long as there's a seat open.
as long as there's a seat open for Trustee Griffith to attend.
And Griffith seconds.
Roll call.
Can I get a copy of that so I can put all that in the word?
I
You
just give
gotta
that.
you have to get on there and sign up.
Yeah, so you can
Okay.
have that.
Okay.
Roll
just click the
call,
link.
Varian
Yes.
and Griffith.
Yes.
Okay, great. We are moving right along here this evening. Anything else for new business? All right. Correspondence, and then we have a motion to pay bills and adjourn. Trustee Varian makes a motion to pay bills and adjourn.
Griffith seconds.
Roll call.
Varian.
Yes.
Griffith.
Yes.